So today I want to explain a concept to you that relates to bacteria and our skin. And I want to tell you why I don't use antibacterial soap, antibacterial wipes, and antibacterial anything. So first of all, it's important to realize that, bacteria is generally, over the last, 50, 100 years, it's become almost like a bad word. When you say bacteria, it's sort of equal to dirty or unhygienic or just disease. Bacteria equals disease. Whereas in reality, of course, bacteria is an essential part. It's everywhere. It's an essential part of your body. And here's the thing. We have gotten so far away from the real concept of cleanliness that we've started to equate sterile with clean. Whereas the truth is that sterile is dead in a way. Microbes are part of our body. They're living in our intestinal system, they're living on our skin. And this is a good thing. Healthy people have a healthy microbiome, meaning that they have a healthy balance of bacteria in their intestines, on their skin, and everywhere else. When we live unhealthfully, we can sort of upset that balance a little bit, but that's really a topic for another video. Today I want to talk about why I don't use antibacterial wipes and soap. So, remember how I said there's bacteria living on our skin, right? Well, if you imagine that the bacteria is like settlers, like imagine there's like a land full of people that have settled down there and they've lived there and they're happy and they have their families and they're covering the whole area. And then there's one person from another tribe and they're fighting each other. An evil person comes along and tries to take over in the middle of town, bring his people over and take over the area. Well, that's going to be difficult to do in an area where there's already a lot of other people settled, because they have the majority. So it's difficult for one or two other people from a different tribe to settle there. Well, this is exactly what's going on in terms of our skin. If we have a healthy bacterial flora on our skin, if we get exposed to just like one E. coli bacteria or one bad, meaning pathogenic, meaning disease-causing bacteria, if we get exposed to one of those on our hands or whatever, it's going to be outnumbered by the other bacteria on there, and it's going to be difficult for that bacteria, that particular organism, to reproduce and to survive, because they're all fighting for resources and everyone's trying to survive, right? So they're going to be outnumbered basically. Whereas if you start using antibacterial soap and wipes, you are not only killing the bad bacteria, but you're also killing off the good bacteria, all the bacteria that's supposed to be on your skin. So you're now creating a wasteland where there's no bacteria, almost. It's difficult to kill all of it, but essentially you're continually, systematically wiping out bacteria from off your skin, which results in this desert, which means when this bad guy comes along, this pathogenic bacteria, and you get it on your finger, well, it's easy for him or her to reproduce now, because there's no one to fight with, there's no one to compete with. So you can see how that sort of makes sense. By using antibacterial wipes, you are creating actually a more hospitable environment for pathogenic bacteria than if you didn't use it. So what you should be doing is encourage bacterial growth on your body by natural healthy bacterial growth by not using soap all that much. Definitely not using antibacterial wipes. You don't have to shower twice a day and scrub yourself down. And no, it's not. You don't have to fight against the bacteria. It's a natural part of our body. You can walk barefoot on the earth to get exposed to soil bacteria. All these kind of things. You can garden. These are good things, and in fact, they also play a role in other factors, like for example B12 production. B12 is produced by bacteria, and if we live healthfully at one with the environment, getting exposed to different bacteria, we should also be exposed to vitamin B12, and we don't have to supplement. You can check out our video on B12 here. So I think that's all for today. There's lots to say about this particular topic, of course. Today I just wanted to touch on the antibacterial soap kind of thing. So staying clean equals staying healthy equals staying hygienic, and those things does not mean soap, chemicals, antibacterial products, and sterilization. It means healthy living at one with the ecosystem, exposed to everything that's there, and hopefully we're going to avoid being exposed to pathogenic bacteria, and viruses and that sort of thing, which is not always possible. You know, there's always a risk, but you put the odds in your favor by actually avoiding those kind of products rather than encouraging the use of them. All right, stay clean, stay healthy, and I will see you in another episode.